Today, everybody, I am up early because I'm going to Hot Topic. If you're wondering why I'm here so early, it's actually because they got in a bunch of the Funko Fusion Pops. They've got about 10 minutes till they open, and they only got 3 of each of them in. So if I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit worried that I won't be able to get them because of how few they got. So let's find out if there's maybe a few people outside. Fingers crossed there isn't. Okay, I'm outside. Now I'm noticing that there are about 3 or 4 people just like sitting on the bench, kind of near lingering. I'm hoping that they're not all going for the same ones that I want, but this is like all they got in today. And just like that, everybody was able to get all 4 of the Pops that they got in. And if you're wondering, no, there was no He-Man because they didn't really get in a full case of them. There was only 3. But check it out, we've got He-Man, we've got McCready, we also have Nicholas Angel down here, and M3GAN. Pretty exciting. And now since I'm here early, I figured I might as well check out the other Pops as well. And one that I of course had to grab was Astrid. If you watched my Beetlejuice video, you would know why. And then besides that, they did also get in all of the Care Bear ones for today, which is pretty cool to see. I have a few of them, but not all of them. It's a nice set. Well, everybody, that went way better than expected. I was able to get every single one of the Funko Fusion Pops they had. And now I understand that it isn't the entire set. I'm still missing a bunch of them, and we'll keep hunting for those in the future. But for today, this is a pretty big success, especially because a little while ago over at GameStop, they got in a random one of the Funko Shop exclusives. You know, the one from The Thing, it's just the head. And it actually hasn't even released where it's supposed to yet, so it's kind of like a bit of an early release. It was pretty fun. And so I guess let's go back and check these things out. Honestly, I am pretty excited that I was able to get these because as soon as I saw that they had 3 of each, I didn't think I was gonna be getting them. So that's why I got up super early to make sure that I could. I want to be able to put in the codes as soon as the game releases and see what characters I get. And if you don't know what I mean, we'll get into that in a bit. Anyways, first off, I want to show you the one that I was able to pick up the other day, which is the Spider Head. I forgot its name earlier. I understand it's a bit of a weird one, but it's still really cool. And this is normally a Funko Shop exclusive like I was talking about, but for some reason here in Canada, we get random stuff over at GameStop, and this was one of those. I guess it makes sense because they are a game store, they're gonna get the game Pops. And now let's get into the characters that I picked up. But before I show you the other Funko Fusion ones that I got, I wanna talk about the other 2 random ones that I picked up. Because I did end up going for one of the Care Bears. There was a deal where if you bought one, you got one 30% off. So one was regular price, the other one was 30% off, and I was one off. So I figured, hey, let's get a Care Bear. And I ended up going with Grumpy Bear as Frankenstein. It's a pretty good combo. Oh, and I'm just noticing now a little hidden thing on the inside flap. Let me show you here. Look at this. It says, "It's alive, Frankenstein." How cool is that? I love that Funko's been including those little like Easter eggs more and more. And then I'm sure you guys know what the other one was that I picked up. I ended up getting Astrid. They still had a few left. I now have my Beetlejuice set complete. Pretty excited about this because it literally means the entire set is complete. I've got every single figure, including the chase. And if you want to see that video, I definitely recommend it because it was actually another one of those hunts where I went to Hot Topic super early to grab them all. But yeah, this one is looking amazing. So glad I got it. Also, pretty cool that they've got the book in her hand. Handbook for the Recently Deceased. I saw that there's also a popcorn bucket releasing for that exact book. So maybe I'll have to see if I can find it. Fingers crossed I can. Alrighty, now it is time. Let's get into the Funko Fusion figures that I picked up. And let's start with He-Man. Such an amazing figure. Also just like a nice updated version of him because the others are him kind of just like, you know, arms to the side. But with this one here, they put him on top of the castle. He's also got his sword in the air and it's got the lightning. Pretty amazing. Oh yeah, wow, this is great. And now this could be crazy. It might be my favorite figure from the Funko Fusion. No, I can't say that. The Freddys are amazing, but this is definitely, I'm gonna put it in the top 5, okay? Anyway, super fun, and I'm glad that I was able to get that one. Then also, everybody, I wanna show you this, because we didn't talk about it with the Spider Head. This one here, though, has the code. Actually, every single one of the Funko Fusion Pops has one of these in the back of it. It's your way to unlock exclusive characters in the game. You have to buy the Funko Pops to get a random pool of different ones to find. These are the different ones here, and the one that I want the most is the Mecha Freddy. I mean, come on, it is just so cool. But there's also a Bob's Big Boy, and they never really showed it off. There was a bit of a teaser trailer, but when I recorded it, it was completely blurry, so I don't have anything to show you, but you guys know what Big Boy looks like, you know, this here. The most I have is actually this silhouette that they showed off, and I believe that would have been at the Funko Fusion panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Either way, some really amazing stuff. And when the game releases on September 13th, I will 100% be putting these in to see who I get. Oh, and now since this is a Funko Fusion video, I figured I might as well talk about it here. I'm planning on doing Funko Fusion Week as soon as it releases. 7 days of Funko Fusion gameplay, and there is also 7 different franchises, well, main franchises anyways, to play through, so we're probably going to be doing like 1 a day. I'm so pumped about it. But then again, I don't exactly know how long each world is going to take, so we'll play it by ear, but either way, there's going to be 7 videos in a row all about it. And so I guess throughout those, we'll definitely have to be adding these characters into the game. And do I do them all at once? Do I do like 1 an episode? No, we gotta do them all right away. I gotta see who I get. And anyways, everybody, let's open up M3GAN here, because I have a feeling with the way that they created this one here, we're probably gonna be getting another version of M3GAN in the future. Now hold on, I'm not sure about that, but the way they did her, it's not like a regular version of M3GAN. This feels like kind of like a battle damaged version of her, where she's got like, you know, the cut on her face as well as her hair's a little bit messed up. Like there's gotta be another version of her. Maybe when the second M3GAN comes out, because I believe they are making one of those, they'll do like a whole wave of characters or even just like a regular version of her. I have no clue. But the reason I'm saying it is because, I mean, come on. There's gotta be something coming, because this, like I said, isn't a regular version of her. And now, everybody, moving on to the next one here, let's talk about this one here, McCready. This is a really great one. I love how it looks, especially because I have played one of the levels from the thing so far. It was the demo on Steam, and if you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend it, because it was a lot of fun to play through it, because there are some hidden characters in that level that they added in for the demo. And now, everyone, let's take a look at him out of the box. Yeah, the flame on the end of his flamethrower there, as well as the pack on the back. Like, take a look at that. The amount of detail is pretty crazy. And actually, now that I think about it, this is the first time we've ever got Pops for the thing. I know we talked about the spider head earlier, but it's also the first time we've ever got him too. So definitely a fun one to have, and I feel like they really did his hair well. I mean, come on, look at that. It's got some nice flow. And then, everybody, here we have Nicholas Angel from Hot Fuzz. I love how they did this pop, because they totally could have just done him standing, but the way that they did him in that iconic pose where he's jump diving to the side while shooting, it really was the best way to do it. Look at that. It's crazy. The sunglasses, his suit, you can actually play as this exact outfit in Funko Fusion 2. It's amazing, and I can't believe they did this figure so well. And take a look at the back as well. There's more detail here. And now I know that this is all of the Funko Fusion Pops that I picked up today, but I also want to show you guys the back of the box, because there's a few figures here that we haven't seen before. Like you'll notice here, let me see if I can find them here. The Blair Monster with the Chase and Common, as well as Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. We've also got the Cylon with both the Chase and Common. The Scaremare and Scareglow, which is showing up in stores now, so I might be able to find that one soon. I hope so. We also have that He-Man Chase, which I wasn't lucky to find today. The Indominus Rex with Chase, as well as Mecha Freddy, Eddie Funko, and Cosmic Freddy. And now, if I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to the Cosmic Freddy there, I believe it is a bit of a spoiler for the game. It's gonna be something that happens later on, if I were to guess. And from like my best guess here, if you guys don't want to hear this, well, here's the thing. It's all speculation, so I guess it's not really a spoiler because I have no clue. What I'm thinking, though, is gonna happen is once you collect all 7 of the crowns from the different worlds, you're then gonna get Freddy to come back as like a Cosmic Freddy. Or maybe that's if you collect all of the silver crowns, and if you don't know what those are, in every single level that you play, there is 7 of them hidden throughout. There's like 200 something in the game. I believe it's like somewhere in the 240s, maybe it's even more than that. I don't know the exact number, but there's gotta be something cool once you get them all, and maybe it is that Cosmic Freddy. But like I said, everybody, I really have no clue. It's all just me guessing, and I guess we'll have to wait till September 13th when the game actually releases and we're able to play the whole thing. But anyways, this has seriously been a lot of fun. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow!